Alright everybody, it's Queensland time here because I've got an Australian ration. I've actually got 4 of these. Now, these are the 24-hour rations. I got 4 of them for free from Shitfight number 1, one of my subscribers. He's apparently in the Australian Armed Forces. If you look on eBay, you're paying $100 a pop for these plus shipping. It would have been like $500 to acquire this much Australian food, so I'm extremely thankful. You can see, maybe you can... Yeah, you can pause that and read a little bit into it, I suppose. It's got some food allergy stuff. These are not catered for customers with food allergies. And this thing folds out. It's like this massive thing of menu sheets and so forth. I'm going to put that off to the side. But there's some good shit in here. I'm very happy with the specific items in here. I'm going to take them out one by one and show you. And we're going to be having a little bit of a meal. First, you've got your accessory packet. This, of course, contains coffee, tea, sugar, and all those other things. I will be brewing coffee, so that has to go off to the side. This, I can't wait to eat this with fruits and seeds, and that's going to be one of the things that I eat, so I'm going to keep that there. Instant mashed potato. M&M's because, you know, why not? Now, I already ate the chocolate bar in here. I'm sorry, but I couldn't hold off any longer. There's, you know, sports drink powder. I'm going to eat that, too. Oh, these have to stay out the side, actually. Jack Link's. It's got to be Jack Link's steak bar, peppered steak bar. 97% fat-free, high protein. Non-dairy creamer. We're going to be using a little bit of that. I think that's supposed to be enough for both of the coffees. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to, like, brew it all up into, like, a massive coffee in the morning. Like a venomous spider, you know, attacks you, you know. It's just the way things work. Noodles. I'm not sure exactly how these are meant to be prepared. I'll have to read more into that. Then you've got creamy mushroom soup. It's probably pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of mushroom soups myself, but, you know, I'll eat it. And then this was the cereal bar, blueberry apple. I'm going to save that. Raspberry all-fruit bar. I am going to eat one of those, because that looks like it's pretty tasty, honestly. Chocolate drink. Dissolve contents in hot water while stirring. I'm going to save that as well. That'll be good with what's coming up here. And that is lamb casserole. Now, I've never actually tried lamb before, believe it or not. I've heard some people like it, some people hate it, some people are in the middle. And then there's spaghetti bologna in here. I'm assuming by bologna they don't mean the kind that you eat in the USA. Otherwise, it can be kind of like school lunch food or something. This is bread. I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. There is a cheese spread in here, though. Then you have diced 2 fruits in syrup. It's pretty good. You have matches. This is a little waterproof match container. I believe this is the kind that'll strike even in high wind, you know, in the middle of a hurricane. This is interesting. Sweetened condensed milk. And it's in a tube. I don't know why exactly. I don't even know exactly how you're supposed to use that. More fruit. I'm just going to put that aside. Processed cheddar cheese, which appears to be actual cheese as opposed to just a processed cheese spread like the plastic spread that they have here. Werther's Original Cream Candies, which is kind of surreal. I didn't know they were a staple of Australian cuisine. Plum jam. I'm assuming that along with the cheese is used with the bread. A little piece of scrubby sponge for no apparent reason. Tabasco sauce, which comes loose. And, of course, yeast extract, which is to say, as some of you probably know, Vegemite. Now, I've already tried Vegemite, but I'm going to retry it again with this because it may be slightly different. See if it's see if it's better or something like that. So we're going to get started here because I'm fucking starving here. I'm going to save this, mixing that for last here. First, I'm going to brew up some coffee. Oh, yeah. Now, we go through this. You get 2 coffees, 3 sugars, some milk substitute, so we're going to need sugar. There's also black tea. Let me try to find. You also get salt, pepper, granulated coffee. That's what we need. Sugar-free gum peppermint flavor, and assorted. It's literally listed as sundry goods, which is about as funny as it could possibly be. And try to some of that coffee out. I want some coffee. I need some caffeine. What can I say? Yeah, get out of there. Yes. Oh. Oh, come on. There's a little bit over there. Lots of sugar. Need lots and lots of sugar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's 7 grams of sugar right there. It's going to be a pretty sweet cup there. Non-dairy creamer. Unfortunately, once you open this, I think you have to use it for both coffees. So I think it's, I'll have to use it in the morning tomorrow. I'll have, I'll have non-dairy creamer during my breakfast hour, I suppose. And this does not have an easy tear line, does it? No, it does not. Which means we need our ever-present knife. Oh, come on. It's not even easy tear for using a knife. Jesus. Some problems. Alright. Need some non-dairy creamer. I want to use about half of it. Save the other half. It looks like fucking cocaine or something like that. And then you have a nice cup of coffee. Never fill it quite up to the top. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Thanks, respect. Yeah, you get a spoon clanking on steroids when you have MRE videos. And I apologize, when things are a little bit off when I make these videos, you gotta realize I'm looking at the screen, trying to speak into the microphone, and also trying to watch what I'm doing at the same time. It can be a little bit odd. I'm gonna taste this coffee. Yeah, it's pretty good. Slightly on the weak side compared to what it could be. Now, directions may be added with water. Yeah, I mean, fucking why wouldn't you add water to this? But it doesn't tell you how much water to actually add, which is a little bit of a problem. And once again, the easy tear line is on top, which makes absolutely no sense. Now, I'm not sure if this is exactly the same as the British one, which comes essentially with cream substitute embedded in the muesli or muesli, or however it's pronounced. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same. Taking a smell, it does not smell like it has cream in it, which means we're going to add the rest of this non-dairy creamer, and tomorrow we'll be taking our coffee black, I think. And then I'll just fill whatever I can in here. You can see that. That looks pretty good. It looks like any standard oatmeal. So I'm going to put the rest of the non-dairy creamer in there. Yeah, lots and lots of non-dairy cream. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, this is 15 grams. I thought that said 12. Okay. Yeah. Anyone want some cocaine? I suppose. Now I'm going to fill this off camera because I got to be a little bit conscientious here. And that may or may not be... Ooh, Jesus, it's like bubbling and puffing and going crazy. Stir it up. Get it nice and creamy. Because this stuff in the, when it was in the British ration there, the UK ration, is pretty good. But you have to let it stand long enough. If you don't let it stand, it has a fucking weird smell to it. But once it freshens up, it smells really good, actually, and it tastes even better. The taste is better than the smell, as with some foods. And I think I got that just about right, actually, as far as how much water to add. I don't like things to be too wet when I eat them. I like a lot of really weird dry foods and shit like that. So, while that continues, I'm gonna, yeah, I'll put it against the coffee for right now. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Okay, you stay there. Let me mix up my sports drink powder. Sports drink and coffee. Yeah, we're gonna be riding high today. Look at all this fucking sugar we're drinking. Alright, let's see. What does this look like? It's like an orange color. So that looks a little bit solidified. Weird. Take a look. Oh, no, it's fine. Ta-da, it's like wild berry. Let's see, does it change color? No. It's a little bit on the lumpy side. Oh, that mixes up almost on its own. Okay, now that works. Works for me. Put our trash off to the side. Let's see. And yes, you can see my wine bottle in the corner. Mmm. Yeah, that's already good. It's going to sit just a little bit longer. I know they supply you with a plastic spoon, but, you know, I don't really want to use that at the moment. Now, while those are mixing up and settling, I want to try all fruit bar, raspberry, 20 grams. These are all, as far as I know, everything in here is manufactured in New Zealand, by the way, which is, oh, Jesus, which is a little bit arcane. I think some of it would be manufactured in Australia itself. Let's see what we're working with. You've got, yeah, that looks like a compressed bar of berry. Let's try it. Mmm. That's definitely real fruit. More ingredients. Yeah, it's just a berry and apple puree with a citrus fiber and a gelling agent, pectin. Mmm. It's also got blackcurrant flavoring. See, the middle looks a little different color. That's actually better than the blackcurrant chews that were in the British MRE. Honestly, it's only like a 2-bite thing. Definitely tasty. I'd rate that a 9 out of 10. Alright, let that mix on its own for a minute there. This gets a 6 out of 10. It's a little bit on the weak side, honestly. I like my coffee very strong. And this filling it 2/3 of the way or so doesn't quite rise to the caffeine level that I need. The average person would consider that choice. I'm sorry though, but I need something stronger. Now we're going to try, here, take a look. You've got, of course, milk substitute, fruit, oats. Let's take a bite of this shit. Mmm. That's actually way better than the one that was from the British MRE. Mmm. And so I'm going to try to show you a spoonful. Come on, focus on it. Focus. Yeah, you can see lots of weird seeds and pieces of fruit in it. I don't know what all of them are, but they're good. That gets a 10 out of 10 immediately. Now to try this wild berry sports drink. Now it's good, I guess. I taste peach in it though. It doesn't taste so much like berry as it tastes like peach and pear or something along those lines. Maybe they mislabeled it. Or maybe the taste of that fruit bar is interfering. I'm going to read this again. It says wild berry. Add sachet to, you know, however much water. What the fuck is in this? Monohydrate, ascorbic acid, castor sugar, dextrose. Oh, so it's 100% artificial flavor. There's no actual fruit in it. That explains why it tastes a little bit weird. Yeah, that might be something they want to rectify a little bit. Definitely the weak point of that meal. The coffee's better. The fruit bar is superb. Oh, that actually tastes better on second thought. But this is definitely the star of the show. Like, when I got it in the UK ration, I definitely wanted more of it. But, you know, I'm not going to sit there and buy $45 MREs from some foreign country just because people don't eat that way here. It's like here we have the fucking corn cereal or, you know, shredded wheats. And, you know, that's good on its own, but this is better. I don't know why people don't eat this here in the United States. No, that's not going to last long. Neither is the coffee. I needed a caffeine pick-me-up. I was working all day outside, planted the garden. Do a lot more work than some people give me credit for. Honestly, it's not just all YouTube. And eating these MREs definitely helps. Because these are scientifically designed to be about as high calorie as possible. And just absolutely pound you with calories. Calories and minerals and vitamins. Like some of them contain like vitamin tablets and stuff like that. Used to be more prevalent. Now a little bit less so. So yeah, for the fruit bar, it's a 9 or 10 out of 10. That's excellent. As good as any other fruit chew you'll ever try, probably better. So it gets a 10. This is amazing as it was before. This one is better though. It doesn't have that funky sort of smell to it at all. And it looks like it's got more of the fruit in it, which helps. The coffee's a little weak, in all honesty. It's not bad, but it's weaker than the stuff you get in the Russian, US, or UK MREs. And as far as I know, the Lithuanian one was also better. But the thing is, I ate that one cold and with twice as much sugar because that was during the power outage, and I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I'll eat this coffee now because I'd saved it to the side for a rainy day. It was a rainy day. I figured I'd try it. Sports drink is literally nothing more than sugar water with some dye in it. Unfortunately, as most sports drinks tend to be, I guess the Australian kind is no better than the ones we have here. But this OD cereal, I don't know, dude. I might be addicted to this. I might have to try making my own. I've already plowed my way through about 2/3 of that. Again, I hope one of the other MREs has it, because otherwise I'm going to miss it when it's gone again. I wish I could buy... That's even better almost than the carrot pound cake. I'd almost buy those in bulk instead. Like, get a 100-pack crate of it with a bunch of that dried milk substitute. Since it's so creamy and delicious, it's like the perfect thing. I read an article, actually, where they were talking about the possibility of nutritional deficiencies in people that typically ate that for breakfast, and then they're like, oh no, there's no actual evidence that that's the case. It's just sometimes people have nutritional deficiencies anyway. How the fuck can you have a nutritional deficiency? You're getting some fruit, you're getting nuts, high protein, you're getting your oats, you're getting, you know, you're probably using real milk or cream unless you're in the military. How the hell are you going to get a nutritional deficiency from fucking that? It just don't make no sense. But yeah, this is a really good meal. At least 2 other meals to come just from this one before I even have to open any of the other 3. That's some excellent stuff. So again, Shitfight number 1, thank you very much for sending this in. I'll use the tray for the other ones for the actual entrees, but I didn't really need it for this. I like preparing it in the bag. It's just no muss, no fuss. And remember, made in New Zealand, but consumed in Australia. That's about all. Peace out.